everyone, welcome back to the channel. This is Jasmine, Georgia and Emma. Today we are going to be watching the Euphoria special episode. We're back, I'm excited. If you want to check out our uncut reactions to the episodes, the link to the Patreon will be in the description below.
We're lucky because we only finished Euphoria a couple of months ago and we've already got more episodes.
Yeah,
I know, and I still
those
feel like my
people have been
memory's pretty
waiting.
fresh.
Yeah, I feel like it's not as a struggle for us because other people have been waiting ages.
Yeah, like over a year for 2 episodes, but...
Oh,
I know,
that's
look
right.
at us just cheated our way through the system.
Yeah.
We're good.
I wonder if it's gonna start off right after her relapse or if it's gonna be like time passed.
See, I do wonder how they're gonna like start this. If it's gonna be like a continuation from like that last episode we watched, or it's
Yeah.
gonna be like a bit of a new thing they've got like through in the characters. We don't know.
I don't know, and I
Going
don't
into
want to
it.
guess. I actually don't know.
I think it might start off with her in the hospital after her relapse or something.
It usually starts off quite depressing. We've found out with watching past episodes, so I would not be surprised.
Yeah. I'm really excited to see the characters again though. Oh.
Same.
Yes, I've missed
Now-
them.
Now that we've actually started, like, I'm actually excited now. Like, before I wasn't, but now I'm like hyped.
I get what you mean. I feel like once you finish these episodes, you just feel like emotionally drained. But
Yeah.
I am excited to sit down and watch it now. Oh, what?
Oh, hello.
Flashback.
Dream?
Oh, she left her, didn't she, to go with her friends?
Yeah.
Hmm.
Oh, fuck, wait, my presentation. Wait, what time is
You're
it?
good, you're good, you're good. Stay.
Okay, you're good.
No, this is a dream.
Yeah, this
No,
is way too
it's
happy
not-
to be real.
It's not going to be real. I don't remember this house. Is it Jules's?
I'm not sure.
It's not rude.
It's just a random house. Maybe she's imagining them living in New York or something. Like,
I know, it looks really nice.
wasn't that their plan?
I'm confused. Someone, like, I just wanted to tell me now. What, like, when is this? What is this?
I'm waiting for the happiness bubble to burst.
Oh no. I thought she would have been sober in a dream.
She dreams about it.
This looks like reality.
It's got a darker tinge.
She's got her red hoodie.
Classic red hoodie, yeah.
Oh,
What's
Ollie!
that
Oh,
guy?
it's that guy.
I'm doing really good, actually.
Is that so?
Yeah.
Really,
Yeah,
he can
for
see
sure.
right
I
through
mean,
you.
yeah,
He
suddenly
always
shit
has.
can get super dark, yeah.
Because he's seen it
I mean, it could,
himself.
but putting way too much of my emotional well-being in her hands, you know, without ever, like, talking about it or
I'm
or
glad she
saying
can
it,
see
yeah.
that now.
Especially the way I was
That's what we
fucking
were saying all
making
season.
plans for the rest of our life and shit. I'm saying her, I'm making sane decisions.
Rue. You're high. What? Talk some bullshit?
I love how he always cuts the crap with her. Like,
No.
I feel like she needs a bit of that though.
That's what
yeah,
I
he's
don't
never gonna
understand.
entertain her lies.
And what I'm saying is, sobriety is your greatest weapon.
If you can overcome this, you can overcome anything.
It's very true.
To tell you the truth, drugs are probably the only reason I haven't killed myself.
Now you're being real. Now you're being honest. Because
Yeah,
this whole
go on, Rue.
bullshit
Yeah,
about being a
breaking
functioning
on
drug
this.
addict about. But guess what? New rule. No more wasting my motherfucking time. You want to use, but the least you can do is be honest. Own that shit.
His character in the past 5 minutes has literally just gone from here to here.
He's gained a lot of
Why'd
respect
you
from
relapse?
me.
I had some pills for emergency purposes.
Fuck. So you never stood a chance. You're not a drug addict because you're a piece of shit. You're a piece of shit because you're a drug addict. You follow? Okay. Why should I give a fuck about her if she doesn't give a fuck about herself or anybody else? Why does this girl deserve my time, my patience, my sympathy, right? Luckily, you aren't the only person on planet Earth who has this disease. There happens to be people like me who understand
I
that
don't know what to say. I feel like I just want to let
you
him
aren't all that
talk.
bad.
Yeah.
Probably
I don't think we
underneath
can
all
really-
this
he's on
busted
a
ass
roll, we can't
chaotic
really
energy,
comment.
he might even be a good kid, who knows? Different places celebrating with their families.
This is a long scene.
How do you relapse after 12 years?
You forget how bad it is.
You're never not fighting it.
Damn, how long did you relapse for?
Year and a half. Martin is me.
He has a fake name.
What?
My name.
Your name is Martin?
Well, it used to be.
What?
Before I converted.
Ali, I don't believe in God.
Guess what? God doesn't give a fuck if you believe in him. He believes in you. Of course it means something. If God didn't believe in you, you wouldn't even still be breathing.
So you're saying the reason my dad died is because God didn't believe in him? They
Oh
always
gosh,
say, you know, I survived for a reason.
religion is a very
God
controversial
saved me for a
topic.
reason. I have a purpose.
Yeah,
I don't want to
Christian
say
man,
anything on this.
something.
So I was like, okay, well, what you're saying is that your life is more important than that 6-year-old who died that day, or the newborn who died that day, or anybody fucking
This is
else
a really,
who died
like,
that day.
big topic.
Your life has a
Yeah.
purpose.
This is very
right?
controversial, and
Well,
I'm holding
why
back.
does your life have
I
a
feel
purpose?
like this
and my
whole
dad's
episode is going to be a debate between them.
that my dad's purpose was to raise me and my sister.
She's really challenging him as well.
He died because he died. That's it. The same stupid reason I came out of the womb with a couple wires crossed.
I agree with her on some parts, and I agree with him on some parts. It's very
Listen.
difficult.
Next thing you know, Civil Rights Act. The first legislative steps granting you and I the right to sit in this motherfucking diner to have a conversation about whether or not you want to stay clean from drugs. Them
Gosh,
inebriated,
they're including
inoculated,
racism in
enslaved,
it now.
drugs.
It's going for all
They
the
stripped
deep
them of
topics.
their ability to not just be free, but to Rue Bennett sitting here when other 17-year-olds who are better, who are kinder,
This is
who are
very
more
deep.
respectful than you, are sitting here. I don't know. I tell you, I never
They
thought I'd
sure
see
had a
so
lot
many
of lines to
revolutions
learn in this
my entire
episode.
life.
Especially him.
The revolutions
a
are falling
lot.
on so damn fast. I look up on the wall and I see in 20-foot letters these words, "Our people matter." And I thought, man, this feels good. I'm like, thank you, Nike. And I pick up a pair of these sneakers and I look at the price tag and it says $139.99.
Fuck that.
And I'm like,
No.
I thought Nike loved me, appreciated me in my life. What happened here? Fuck you, Nike. You don't give a fuck about anything or anyone.
Well, they're not being
Chinese
sponsored.
Muslims, at some time, your generation's full of some mark-ass bitches because they've tapped into your phones. Yeah, they read your likes. They predicted your
They
moves
switch
and
through
trapped
these
your
topics
asses.
very
Yeah.
You think
well.
you out
Like,
here
before we
fighting
know
a
it, we're talking about
revolution
advertising
and
now.
America's on your side. Give me a
We're
fucking
talking
break.
about the people that
Because a
look
true
through your
revolution
phone
has
and
no allies.
everything,
It's just
and
that
that
simple.
I
stuff
know, we are
scares me.
swifting through it.
Your only hope is a revolution. But a real fucking revolution, inside and out. But you gotta see it through.
I feel like after listening to him speak, no one's gonna want to go
You just have
out
to
and buy
commit to it
drugs.
every single day.
If him
You know that you
doing
can always do
an
better.
hour-long
Be better.
speech doesn't get through to her, I don't think anything
Because
will.
who knows?
And I think he's the man to
One day
do
you might
it.
succeed.
Yeah.
If anyone's gonna tell her. She trusts him enough to open
I
up
don't
to him, so I feel like she'll
underestimate
listen.
Do we have a little two-hander on our hands?
A two-hand.
A two-hander where there's like only 2 people in the whole episode.
Maybe. Someone might walk in a minute. You never know. Where's he going?
Is this the motel where Nate and Dominant
Yeah.
Daddy go?
Yeah, I recognised it earlier.
No. Don't be sad.
I didn't know you were gonna pick up.
Oh, is he ringing his family?
Look at voicemail. Not trying to guilt trip you.
I think he's awoken
Just-
something in himself as well. I like how he's not perfect. Like, they're portraying him as this preacher to try and like get her on a good path, but he's not perfect either. Like, he still has problems with his family. He's clean, but he still smokes.
Sister there.
And like,
Yeah,
you can't
I think
have
that's
no one's perfect in the world.
good. Yeah, realistic.
Tell her I love her.
I
And
really
I
hope
miss
nothing
her.
bad happens to him.
Oh, that would be the
It's
cherry on top of this episode, wouldn't it?
Yeah.
Nate
Eerie scene.
bombing around in his Range Rover to
That's
run
not
him
what I was
over.
I really hope not.
Right. Oh, yeah, no, I understand. It's not a problem.
He should keep trying to make amends though, 'cause they will realise he's changed eventually.
Hmm.
I'm all right.
Just gotta
I
give
just
it
love
time.
him, and
Soundtrack is just tailored so perfectly to every scene.
What would happen if you thought about dating in the early stages of you trying to get clean?
I had to not be in a relationship so that I could focus on my sobriety because that's what I
Exactly.
wanted, and I didn't have enough energy for both of those.
No, that's very true.
And I wanted to get clean. Trouble don't last always. And it doesn't if you want to make a change.
Still blame Jules for all this shit.
She
Why?
really shouldn't. It's a lot of pressure for Jules as
I
well.
was clean. She cheated on me. When I was sober, she literally cheated on me.
So you were in a relationship.
Yeah.
Kind of. I still don't
Thought
feel
you
like
two
they
were just
were
friends.
official.
Jules meant a lot to Rue, so
When
she's
did it
gonna have
shift?
strong feelings for her.
It became a relationship that night.
Yeah.
So it wasn't just kissing. You two talked about being together.
There was never a
That's
conversation.
That's what you said, Georgia.
Why would we talk about it?
Because
that you're
that's
both
how
on the
people get into
same
relationships. They
page.
talk about it.
Like how literally just
Wait, you
answered
said
the
I love you.
question.
Yeah.
Lied. It's like she lied to me and manipulated me.
I love how this episode is clarifying
Like the whole
everything
thing
we
at the train
said
station.
last season.
Her
It's
trying to
clearing
get
up
me
a
to run
lot
away with
of
her, even though I was,
holes
scared
in the
and
story.
Yeah.
maybe this is the universe's punishment for me being a piece of shit my entire life.
No, remember, you're a piece of shit 'cause you're
Stealing
a drug
from
addict.
my mom.
That's what you said.
I picked up a piece of glass and I pointed at my mom and I threatened to kill her. That is some unforgivable shit. Maybe I deserve to get my ass left.
Drugs change who you are.
Yeah,
as
they
a
changed
person.
permanently. Change you permanently.
Still unforgivable.
No, it's not. Forgiveness is the key to change.
Yeah.
Means I'm a piece of shit.
If she can see that
Look
it's
deeper.
terrible,
I
she's
am.
clearly
No, you're not. Look
not a
deeper.
terrible
that sounds
person.
like a tagline for a dumb fucking movie.
She
Yeah.
acknowledges
So just
that.
because it doesn't sound cool,
I'm okay with that.
are you?
No, you're not.
You're not okay
That's
with
what it
him saying it.
But are you okay with that?
No,
So it's not who you are.
because it's shitty, it's cruel, and it's mean, and my mom doesn't deserve that.
Those are all things you
Truly
believe.
evil
Yes.
people don't
Your beliefs are
realise
part of
these
who you are.
things.
Yes,
She
of
just
course.
doesn't know how good
So
she
what you're
is.
saying is, this is why the world keeps getting worse. People keep doing shit that we deem unforgivable, and in return, they decide there's no reason to change. So now you got a whole bunch of people running around who don't give a fuck about redemption. That's scary.
I think you're like a good person,
Because he changed.
and I just couldn't imagine you like doing something terrible.
If he can do it, then she can.
Yeah.
He's a good like role model for her.
The longer you do drugs, the more you're gonna lose. Not just in terms of the things you love, but the things you value about yourself. It grows longer and gets uglier.
And then there's more to fix.
The thing
It's
about
a
the
really
person.
dark reality that people face.
I just don't really plan on being here that long. That's the tough part about all this, you know?
She's hit a really low point.
The world's just really fucking ugly, you know? Everybody seems to be okay with it, you know? The anger. The level of anger.
Everyone's just trying to struggle through it.
Everyone's just
Moment.
out to make everyone else not seem human.
You don't want to be a part of it, Lou, because you care about the big things in life.
I don't know if I care about the big things in life.
Come on, of course you do. You obviously don't
Small
care about
things
the
that
small
matter.
things. I love talking to you. Granted, I was a Christian before I became a Muslim, so I've
This
done
has
wrong
just
before.
become like my favourite dynamic on the show.
How do you want your mom and sister to remember you?
Not like this.
As someone who tried really hard to be someone I couldn't.
I got faith in you.
I do too.
Why?
I don't know. I just do.
Whoa.
Okay.
I don't really know what to say really. It's not really an episode I can really react to. It's just very heavy.
That was probably the most boring reaction we've ever done, but
Yeah,
That's probably topped it, yeah.
it's
I feel like I could say a lot because I can't really react to that. Everything you were saying was amazing. Like, I didn't want to interrupt.
it's one of those episodes that you've just got to sit down and listen to because you've got to take it
Yeah.
all in. It certainly provides a lot of food for thought.
It
That was
flowed
a long
so well as
combo.
well. Before I knew it, they were talking about something else, and
Yeah.
he just has a way with words. Like, he just really drives that message forward, and like you can see it on Rue's face that she's taking it all in.
The writing was on point, and the acting as well.
And the acting, oh my
It's
gosh,
amazing.
like
From
that
both
was
of
mad.
them. Emmy Award winners right there.
I'm so glad he got an episode. Like we only saw really of him like the last couple episodes.
Yeah, we really
of
didn't
the
see him much
season.
at all last
We
season.
didn't see much, and he really shined in this episode, and he gave like insight into his life and what he's been through, and he's like becoming a real role model for Rue, and I think it's amazing. And he's the one that's gonna like drive that message and that advice.
I feel like that's going to be an episode that wins a lot of awards.
Yeah, I've never seen anything like it. It's amazing. Like
One of the most
Like-
like inspirational messages portrayed across that I've ever seen.
yeah, you don't see many like sit down like episodes where two characters are just talking, like really talking.
Yeah, and it had you hooked the whole time.
Yeah. I love that they've done that, and they didn't introduce everyone. It was just them two having a deep talk, and it was just so authentic, and I feel like it touched a lot of people.
Yeah.
Touched me. Like I was like getting teary-eyed at the end of it. I was like, oh my god.
So that's it for today, guys. Thank you for watching our reaction to the Euphoria special episode. If you want to watch the episode in its entirety, then the link to the Patreon page will be in the description below. But don't feel any pressure, it's just for people that want to watch the episodes along with us. Leave a like if you enjoyed, and we'll see you next time for the next one. Bye!
Bye.